So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on.
Goes to finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Rakitic, Griezmann making use of the space out wide. Dembele tries to swing it in. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Douglas Costa, chipped through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Dybala. Done very well to intervene. Barcelona get it back again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's searching, it's Luis Suarez! This could fall anywhere!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Dybala! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Paulo Dybala really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Cristiano Ronaldo gets wrestled off the ball. Jordi Alba. Longley. Messi. Rakitic plays it forward. And here's Griezmann. Chiellini. Rucani. Danilo. Ramsey. Bernardeschi. Danilo. And here's Douglas Costa. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Referee's given a throw. Semedo. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Bernardeschi. And it's Douglas Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rakitic.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Titi just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up front.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. A move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Dybala. Ramsey. And here's Douglas Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Douglas Costa gets it out to the wing.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Bernardeschi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ramsey. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Douglas Costa gets it back. Longley. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to find the net. Dembele desperately wants to get on the end of this. Semedo. Longley tries to get it forward quickly. Longley drives it forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Douglas Costa. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
A buccaneering run from the defender. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Suarez did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And here's Douglas Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo cut out in the nick of time. Jordi Alba. And it's played forward. Messi. It's come loose. And here's Griezmann. Bernardeschi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Has he picked him out? Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Defence has got rid of that. Alexandro. And here's Dybala. Bernardeschi. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Tries to get it clear. Suarez displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Luis Suarez. That'll be a corner. Douglas Costa. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's Griezmann. Jordi Alba does well there, alert. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Bernardeschi. Good idea, just poorly executed. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Rakitic. Umtiti. Nelson Semedo. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rakitic. Umtiti. Dembele. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Dembele, not easily shrugged off the ball. Played in deep. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Douglas Costa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward.
Juventus really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Douglas Costa drives it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dembele. And here's Griezmann. Ball's gone out of play. Rakitic. And here's Griezmann. He's made sure that that won't get through. Danilo goes looking. Messi. Dembele. Nelson Semedo. It's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, good interception. Jordi Alba. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And here's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? TT battles to win it back. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Griezmann, out to the right. Semedo gets into some space. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That intervention was very necessary. The defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. Nelson Semedo. Barcelona do retain the ball, but that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alexandro plays it forward. Dembele. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dybala. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pjanic goes looking. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. It's Dembele. Nelson Semedo. Ramsey tries to get it forward quickly. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. Lobs it in gently. It's a brilliant interception. Umtiti. Throw in. Griezmann. Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Umtiti. Rakitic. Rugani cuts it out. Longley. Umtiti. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Juventus may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finish.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And help's available out wide. That's the throw. Bernardeschi. That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Keeper's ball. Jordi Alba. And it's Messi. It's got through. It's Griezmann! It's there!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Griezmann. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Ramsey hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Messi drives it forward. Dembele. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Longley gets into the right position to intercept. Jordi Alba. Messi. Dembele. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Luke Alexandro is the guilty party there. Oh, smart save. That has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Chiellini very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Rakitic. Played out to the right. And it's Griezmann. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Dybala. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Cristiano Ronaldo. Just brushed off the ball there. Alexandro. And it's played forward. Dybala. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alexandro. And here's Dybala. Now surely! Longley can hoist it clear. Luis Suarez. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Dembele plays it forward. That has put a stop to that. Forward it goes. Bernardeschi. Rakitic. Umtiti. Nelson Semedo. Ball is over the line. Dembele. Umtiti. Jordi Alba. Suarez gets into a dangerous position. And it's Douglas Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi looking to get within range. Dembele. Messi. And here's Suarez. Dybala dinks one in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rakitic hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Douglas Costa. Jordi Alba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Juventus are now matching their opponents blow for blow, despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Dembele tries to... Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Messi. Longley. And it's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hits one!
Juventus showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Messi takes the long option. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo! Keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Longley gets it away. Messi. that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Longley. Titi. Nelson Semedo. Well, that's where he wants it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has been clubbed away. Griezmann battles to win it back. Nelson Semedo. And here's Griezmann. Suarez gets on the end of it. Rugani goes looking. Bernardeschi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's been taken straight back. Longley. Danilo positions himself well and cuts it out. Nelson Semedo. Griezmann. Pjanic. He's through. Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexandro. Alexandro is on a run down the left wing. And it's Dybala. And he's there to cut it out. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Dybala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Longley. Jordi Alba. And it's Douglas Costa. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Douglas Costa. And here's Dybala.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dembele pushes to get on the end of it. Rakitic gets it back. Titi. Dembele plays it forward.
Barcelona are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Alexandro could try cutting inside here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Messi. And here's Suarez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rugani gets into the right position to intercept. Bernardeschi plays it out to the wing. Rakitic. Crunching tackle. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And here's Jordi Alba.
Barcelona are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Gets away from his opponents.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Griezmann. He's had a look. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Juventus present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the key issue here is why he did that and how he ended up putting himself in that position in the first place. He's got to be ultra careful from here.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Dybala. Bernardeschi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication. And it's Alexandro. Dybala. Shapes to shoot! In it goes! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Juventus get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Roberto. Rakitic. Forward it goes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bernardeschi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Another chance from a corner. Barcelona making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but he couldn't help...
Griezmann with a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Griezmann simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Played it short. Roberto. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Gets the better of his man.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rakitic goes short. He's gone for it! It's broken loose! Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Douglas Costa. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Griezmann. Messi. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Bernardeschi. Dybala.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Nicely measured pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to clear it. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Juventus left with a mountain to climb. No option now but to win away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I'm going to say the Uruguayan Cavani. His willingness to put so much effort in is why he scores so many goals. And that also... Mbappe!
Defence has got rid of that. Draxler. Di Maria. Neymar. Aguero. And now the breakaway. And it's De Bruyne. Thiago Silva has given away a free kick. Sterling, De Bruyne. That intervention was very necessary. Gundogan, out to the right. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Cavani. He's found his man. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Sterling. And here's Aguero. Draxler. Neymar. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Zinchenko. And it's Sterling. Just brushed off the ball there. Neymar with a delicate ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Bernardo Silva, good challenge, he just stood firm. Draxler, Di Maria, and it's Neymar. Cavani. Kehrer. And he's there to cut it out. Zinchenko. De Bruyne. Silva. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva plays it over to the other flank. Gundogan. Zinchenko. Zinchenko not easily shrugged off the ball. Gundogan. Brings it forward. Thiago Silva drives it forward. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. He's got through. Header! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cavani did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bernardo Silva. Drexler gets it back. Mbappe. Cavani. Neymar has been found. Neymar. Sterling. Sterling goes looking. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Here's Sterling. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Zinchenko has got himself a free kick. Drexler is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets! And he's produced a beauty. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Kira. And here's Neymar. Cavani. It's Cavani! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Got a shot away!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Laporte. This is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Gone back to the keeper. Laporte. Forward it goes. Bernardo Silva desperately wants to get on the end of this. João Cancelo tries lifting it over. Draxler. Kehrer. Neymar. And it's Bernat. Di Maria. Ederson can pick that up. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Bernat. And it's Draxler. Neymar. Draxler. Oh, he's found him in space, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Sterling. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the weighted pass. Draxler has it in a wide position, so what? Cavani! He's done very well to get to that.
Cavani is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Bernardo Silva. Thiago Silva sticks in a foot to win it back. Mbappe. Good challenge. He just stood firm. He's tried one. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Silva. And it's Silva. David Silva plays it forward. Draxler. Kehrer. Neymar. Good ball. It's found its way to him. De Bruyne. And it's Sterling. Neymar. And now they can launch a counter. Gets away from... It's Cavani! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cavani made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind the defence.
And it's Neymar. Tries to dink it in. Laporte goes back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Done very well to intervene. Cavani. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got it, and he's got time. Cavani has a pop! Away from immediate danger. Oh, he's really drilled it. And here's goes for goal!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning.
Cavani! A real chance and a real let-off. And here's Cavani. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gundogan. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gundogan. Finds himself eased off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Nice little chip. Neymar with a shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bernardo Silva is there, and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Has a pop! Now it's Gundogan. Zinchenko. Now can he finish? Sterling. Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
position to make that interception. Silva. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And here's Cavani. And here's Draxler. David Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Sterling. De Bruyne. He's picked him out. It's Aguero! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mbappe has created one goal already. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe, Cavani, and here's Neymar. Oh, good interception. Bernardo Silva, Bernat gets it back. De Bruyne. Silva loses his balance and loses the ball. Cavani, Mbappe, Kera, Mbappe, and the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ederson sends that a long way. Thiago Silva battles to win it back. Neymar, good run, where to from here? And the ball's come out! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Bruyne hoists it high, dinked in. That is as far as they're going to go. Well played, he saw that coming. He's made sure that that won't get through. De Bruyne. De Bruyne positions himself well and cuts it out. Zinchenko tries to switch the play. And it's Silva. Silva. Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Di Maria. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Mbappe. Mbappe! The referee brings the first half to a close. Paris Saint-Germain come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. Neither side able to hold a lead.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow. It's Aguero! Marvellous goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Cavani has a goal! Just brushed off the ball there. Paris Saint-Germain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. David Silva with the clearance. Bernat with the foul. Laporte cuts it out. Gundogan. And here's Aguero. Aguero!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Mbappe. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And it's Neymar. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Neymar certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Aguero. Foot in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Aguero. Hits one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gets wrestled off the ball. It has gone. Shot a goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
save, he got a decent fist on that. Draxler, brought forward, what does he try from here? Cavani, De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Silva. Laporte. De Bruyne. João Cancelo. Hoists it forward. Draxler gets it back. Stones does well there, alert. Done very well to intervene. Neymar. Di Maria. Neymar. Bernat. Cavani is effectively being knocked out of the game here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Going through. Keira comes out on top in a really physical duel. Kimpembe. And it's Neymar. Aguero. Now it's Sterling. Now it's Aguero. Aguero just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Can't get the better of his opposite number. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Di Maria. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Cavani gets it out to the wing. Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And oh! Mbappe, chance! Bernardo Silva drives it forward. Draxler. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ederson gets it upfield. And it's got through. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Cavani. Neymar. Now it's Di Maria. Out to the left it goes. Bernat. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, good interception. De Bruyne goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Neymar. And it's Draxler. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Laporte. De Bruyne, a scorer already in the game. Gundogan. Zinchenko. Sterling. Sterling provides an outlet. Keylor Navas deals with it effortlessly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Zinchenko. João Cancelo. Laporte. Silva. João Cancelo. Laporte. Laporte plays it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's Aguero! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Bernat. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Free kick's been given. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Bernat. Chance to shoot. The defence can get it clear. Bernat. Bernat going full steam ahead down the left flank. Stones knocks it away. Has a hit! And another time! Finds himself eased off the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Aguero. Draxler. Has he picked him out? A heavy challenge. It's a loose ball. He's had a go! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
There's going to be another change here. And it's hoisted clear. Stones. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bernardo Silva looks to get on the end of this. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bernat. Mbappe. Draxler. And here's Cavani. David Silva battles to win it back. De Bruyne with a good steal, well played. He's got away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Draxler. Silva. Sané. And here's Aguero. And it's Sterling. Sterling plays it out to the flank. It's come loose. Neymar. Cavani. Over to the left. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? More than happy to take the muscular approach. Otamendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just brushed off the ball there. Keira gives chase. And here's Cavani. And it's Bernat. Cavani with a shot! Stones can hoist it clear. Mbappe. Bernat. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of...
Aguero is on his... Aguero! And that would have won it.
Aguero clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
And it's Bernat. David Silva gets rid without sophistication. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Played into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. Sané. Sterling. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Di Maria. Now it's Neymar. Shoots! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
It's out for a goal kick. Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Di Maria. Cavani kings it out wide. He gets past his man. Now it's Cavani with a shot! It's there! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward, and he has been fouled there. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Laporte. And it's Sané. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Forward it goes. He's left his man. Squeeze it out of harm's way. Cavani. Bernat. Now it's Cavani. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gone a long way up and away. And here's Di Maria. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He can get that clear. Zinchenko. There will be 4 extra minutes. Laporte. Bernardo Silva. Hoists it forward. Sterling looks to thread it through. Bernardo Silva. Bernat. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Neymar. And here's Cavani. Cavani spreads it. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low, and it nearly came off.
Down by a lack of accuracy. It's being played forward. And here's Aguero, played out to the right, back into the middle, and the finish! Mbappe, Draxler, Cavani. Laporte. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain left with a mountain to climb. No option now but to win away. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.